Well, good morning, everyone. It's a great day to be in the East Ward here as we're cutting the ribbon on this wonderful new public safety facility here at the historic Winston Mutual building. It's so great to see this building continue to thrive and survive and grow here in the East Winston community. Such a vital part of this area and of our city in general. So I congratulate Councilmember Montgomery and Hank Perkins and others who are involved in restoration of this, and certainly great to see our police department strong presence here. It's a great day as we're continue to grow our city and make our city continue to be prosperous, and the city can step in sometimes to help make some things happen. So I welcome you here this morning for this ceremony. It's now my pleasure to introduce our East Ward Councilmember Derwin Montgomery.
Somebody said it couldn't be done. That's kind of the sentiment that I share as thinking about getting at this moment. Time coming in office back in 2009 and seeing the time when individuals shifting out of this building and the building becoming vacant, and having conversation and dialogue with people in the community to try to figure out how we can preserve the structure of this building. And for so many times, many people said, well, it's going to cost too much money to preserve it. You might as well tear it down and let something else be built. Well, I told them, I said, the people I serve in the community, they would not like to see that. You know, so many times in our community, we've seen as redevelopment and economic development happens, that oftentimes historic structures like this, which has such rich history and entrepreneurship and community here in the city of Winston-Salem and even across the country, as we look at the Winston Mutual Insurance Company, oftentimes is gone away, and we see the placards that replace them that tell the history, but it's nothing like being able to see the investment happening and still being able to see the rich history and the structure that represents here. There have been many people who come before my time who've called space in this building home, and to now see the field engineering office being placed here, as well as officers from the Winston-Salem Police Department, and as the owners continue to look at filling the rest of the building with use, the community, I believe, is happy to see that this structure is being preserved, that is being put back to use, and hopefully we continue to see the opportunity for the community to interact with the history that was represented here today. So again, I'm happy. And as others have said before in times, that this is a great day in Winston-Salem, but it's an even greater day in the East Ward, and it's a great day for me as the East Ward City Councilman.
Thank you, Councilmember Montgomery. I know you've worked hard on this project to help make it happen there, and I forgot to recognize our good folks in the field engineering as well, so glad to have them as part of it. Let me now call on our chairman of our Public Safety Committee, Councilmember James Taylor, for some remarks.
Good morning. I bring you greetings on behalf of the Public Safety Committee for the City of Winston-Salem. I'd like to recognize our Police Chief, Barry Roundtree, who is here, and all of our Winston-Salem Police Department. Also our Field Engineering Office, ultimately led by our City Managers and our City Manager, Lee Garrity. I also bring you greetings on behalf of the residents of the sensational Southeast Ward. It's not a privilege to be before you today. I won't stand before you very long because I think that the words that should have been said have already been said. But for years, the Winston Mutual building has been a beacon of hope and prosperity for this community. And as a native son of this community, as I always like to say, I've passed this facility so many times, and I've been inside so many times, and I have an understanding of the rich cultural and heritage that this building represents. I was talking to a gentleman on the way to the ribbon cutting, and he had so much knowledge and ability about those things that have gone on before us. And when you look at this facility, you realize that we stand on the shoulders of so many who've gone before us. The Winston Mutual Life Insurance Company, we know, is the company that helped to build this facility. And the one word that jumps out at me with that company name is life. And truly, this building, the repurposing of this building, has given this community a new life, a new hope, and a new home to our public safety and our field engineering offices. So on behalf of the residents of the Southeast Ward and on behalf of the Public Safety Committee for the City of Winston-Salem, we thank you all, those who have built the facility, those who will occupy the facility, and to continue to move, those who will help to continue this move, to move this community forward. We thank you for helping our city to be a better place to live, work, and relax. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Taylor. I do want to recognize our city manager, Councilmember, City Manager Lee Garrity, Assistant City Manager Derwick Page, Assistant City Manager Greg Turner, and Assistant City Manager Ben Rao. So good to have you as well. We're also joined this morning by a council member, Councilmember Jeff McIntosh. So Jeff, would you like to say a word? Why don't you come on up here? It is a special day as we are dedicating this city facility and bringing life back to this great building. I'm going to move around and cut the ribbon. City Manager, won't you come join us? And Chief, won't you come join us? And representative of the field engineering, want to come up?